It's your boy J. Michael with another V-I-D-E-O. Let's go. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and the like button. Cause y'all know, J. Michael, I'm gonna keep it real. The Realionaire's way. Let's go. All right. This part 2 of Who Shot J. Michael. But this is called Why J. Michael Gets Shot. Yeah. So check it out. Okay. Now mind you, where I left off at, my little homeboy was like, J. Michael, dude want me to woo. And I was like, nah, player, don't do that. Now I'm getting cocky. I'm arrogant. Because I know what my reputation is here. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I got the S on my chest now. Walk around like, you know what I am, nigga? I'm J-Lo, nigga. So I seen one day, he with the female that I called my sister and they son. So I see him in the store. I go up to him. I say, dang, bro, you trying to put a hit on me, dog? He just looking at me. Man, I ain't got no problem with my boo-boo. And I said, nigga, you lucky. My sister right here, nigga, or we'll be tearing this store up. But, you know, the person that was with him lied on me and made it seem like I threatened both of them, and that was a lie. I'm not going to do that. I love kids, I love women, and I would never do that. But I understand why that person took up for him, because that is their baby daddy. So of course you're going to ride out with your baby daddy. So I didn't get mad about none of that bull crap, because, hey, you supposed to ride out with your man, your baby daddy. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't trip. So my brother was with me. So my brother, he gonna tell him I pulled the gun out. I don't pull a ham sandwich out unless I'm gonna hit you with that ketchup. You know what I'm saying? I don't pull a ham sandwich out unless I'm putting that ketchup on you. So I didn't pull no ham sandwich out. My brother pulled the ham sandwich out. And my brother didn't pull the ham sandwich out in the stove. My brother pulled the ham sandwich out outside the stove because a car pulled up, and my brother, he's super paranoid. Super paranoid. So he like, oh, bro, he causing people up here. And he upped it. I'm like, bro, come on, man. You know damn well that dude ain't. And if he did, they couldn't have got up here that fast. They probably was already in the parking lot, bro. They was already in the parking lot, bro. I said, bro, calm your paranoid ass down. Damn. This is what I tell my brother. So my brother put in there. We jump in the cat. Well, no, we was in the 300 that day. So we jump in the Chrysler 300, pull off. Woo, my all black on black Chrysler 300. I sold that and got the Jag. So we get in there. Wifey was mad about me selling that 300. That was her baby, boy. We called that the Batmobile. She was hot because she don't like the Jag. I like the Jag. You know, when you get a certain age, you know, us OGs like to love them Jags. So, you know, or the Cadillacs. So we go. Now, he gonna lie. This is what he said in court, because all this what I'm saying now is in court, so I can't get in trouble for this. All this was said in court. So he said, I pulled up on him in a Camaro. And I'm like, huh? He said, I pulled up on him at a light and upped the gun on him. Again, I don't up ham sandwiches unless I'm going to give you some ketchup. You see what I'm saying? So I know I didn't up no ham sandwich. Because if you wasn't catched up, nigga, you didn't get the ham sandwich. And my brother didn't pull out no ham sandwich. All my brother did, he was linked back in the chair. He just lifted up like this and looked at him like, bruh, what's happening? But none of that went down. You see what I'm saying? That's what he said my brother did. He said my brother lifted up, looked at him. I said, when did this happen? When did we pull up on you? This is what he said. That's the second incident. Okay, now, he opened up a restaurant around the corner from my crib. So now I think he being funny. Because I'm like, damn, did he open this restaurant up around a corner from my crib to try to watch me or to try to keep an eye on me or something? So now I done called people all over and, you know, like, nigga, something might go down. We might have to go to war. So be on standby. So one of my dudes from Vegas, no, he was in Watts, California. He called me. He said, bro, you want me to just come down there and you know what I'm saying, take that nigga to the video game? I said, nah, bro, I don't want to do that. I said, because see, even though I'm being cocky and arrogant, I'm still thinking about my so-called nephews, because I still look at them like my brothers and sisters. So I was like, nah, man, that's still my nephew dad. You know, that's what I'm saying to myself. You know, I'm like, that's still my nephew and them dad. He was like, bruh, that nigga out here trying to get you, bruh. I said, yeah. He said, bro, and these is all my guys and my brothers. My brothers was like, dang, bruh, you done been in Indiana too long. You done got soft. I said, they said, because back in the day, as soon as a mug even looked at you wrong or threatened you, they would have been gone. I said, yeah, but sometimes, you know, it's a point in your life where you get older and you change. You know, you start looking at life different when you have grandkids. You know what I'm saying? So I still got that, I want to do something to him, but I'm like, I don't want to be away from my grandkids. Oh, what if he get me? But then you're going to be away from your grandkids. Oh, what if he sneak me? Then you're going to be away from your grandkids. So it's like a tug of war, because I'm getting older and wiser now. I'm not that same young firecracker. I'm still dangerous, but I'm not that firecracker no more. You know what I'm saying? When you become an old man and make it through all the stuff I made it through, you know, you look at life different, like, what? How did you survive through all that tornado? So you think before you react. But this particular time, you know, hold on, y'all. So, then, let me see. I seen him at a light. Now, this is when I really seen him at a light, because he had got rid of the Cherokee and went and got an all black on black Ram pickup truck to try to change his image. You know, his the way he was riding around. So he changed that. So I'm riding around. He don't know me either, because I done changed my whip. I done got the Jag. Excuse me, I done got the Jag. So I see him. He see me. He take off. Shoo! I'm like, what the hell he take off for? Because I'm not thinking about it, even though I got that ham sandwich with me. I said, nah, I'm cool. So I take off. Now, he back at it. He's back at it. Trying to get people to knock me. So I'm like, okay. It's time out for play. It's time out for play. So, check it out, y'all. Now, I pick up my homeboy's daughter. I pick her up from work. I'm riding. My son's birthday, it was December 19th, 2018. December 19th, my son's birthday. Lil James, that was his birthday. You know what I'm saying? It was his birthday. So, I was running in the store to grab a cake for my son. So I runs in the store. I see a dude with a hoodie follow me. I say, nah, that just can be a coincidence. So I go to another aisle. I see the same dude. I said, nah, that's not no coincidence. So I said, I'm going to try it one more time. So I go to another aisle. But this time I go the opposite way of the aisle. And I see his face with the hoodie on. I said, if he gonna get me, he gonna get me. So I goes up on him. I said, what's up, player? He said, nah, Mom, you don't have no problem. Me just come get some groceries. Mom. I see him put his hand inside his hoodie. I see the bang bang ham sandwich. I said, and I'm being straight up honest. I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no gun, nigga. You know who the fuck I am, nigga? I'm J-Lo, nigga. Me don't want no problems, Mom. I said, but you just put your hand on your ham sandwich, dog. So if you didn't have no problem, what you put your hand on your ham sandwich for? Ma, look how you just walk up on me, Mom. I said, look how you got the hood on, bruh. Going every aisle I'm going to. You ain't finna shoot me in the back of the noodles. You ain't finna do that, player. You ain't finna have me on the ground leaking what I know. Player, that ain't happening. So he take his hand out his hoodie. I say, and I said this. I said, oh, punk ass nigga. So I turned around. I started walking away. That mug, bah, bah. I said, turned around. I said, damn, this nigga done shot a nigga. Just like that, so this nigga done shot a nigga. Ah, damn. Nigga arm hanging off. Look, see my arm? They had to put this mug back together like the Bionic Man. I said, I'm running arm just hanging on by the skin. I'm gone. So I wouldn't have got shot again, but I stopped. Moved these two kids out the way so they wouldn't get hit. So when I tripped over the cart, it hit me in the back of the leg, went through my pelvis, all downstairs, blew my stomach out. I fall. Bow! I said, damn, nigga gone. Nigga is gone. That's what I said. So, everybody scattering. Shoo, shoo, shoo. One lady. I respect that lady to this day. Old white lady. Respect her to the fullest. She ran over there quick. Woof, woof. Old lady ran over there quick. Woof, 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 woof. I'm sitting there flapping like a fish out the water. She comes, lay me down. Hold me down, brother, hold me down. She said, just calm down, just calm down. I said, I'm calm, you're laying on me, I'm calm. You know, so she did that. And mind you, though, she was a nurse. That's how God worked. She was a nurse. She got to do it, got the doctor in me. So me, ain't my first time being shot. So me, I'm cracking jokes. I'm like, damn. Clean up on aisle 5. Man, he got shot by the meat aisle. You know, and she's like, I said, I'm trying to keep myself calm. I'm trying not to panic because I know I done got shot in main arteries because I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? I can feel my left leg swelling up. I can feel all downstairs in my stomach swelling up. I can feel it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, man. So she grabbed my arm, put it up here, and she wrapped that up. And then she took her jacket, wrapped it around my leg. Wasn't really nothing she can do with my stomach, so she just laid on the stomach and tried to keep it closed. You know, and this is no lie, y'all. Now, I stay on the south side. I was way out north where all the white people went. This is no lie. And the cop will tell you, if he see this, the cop will tell you, they got in there so damn fast, the SWAT team, and when the cop came, he said, sir, you all right? And I looked at him, I said, you thought I was white, didn't you? He started laughing. He said, what you said? I say, before I even got down all the way on the ground, y'all coming in the store. I said, y'all thought I was white because it's the white Krogers. He said, I thought of you. He started laughing. He said, hey, do you blame us? Hey. I said, and then when they picked me up, doctored me and all that, put the zip, man, they had some zip ties this day on big. Zip tied my stomach and everything. Zia. I'm like, because that stuff was hurting. So I'm like, what? So they put me on the thing, boom, same cop. Cop jumping there, he talking to me, he said, man, you silly. I said, nah, I'm trying to stay mentally relaxed. So I'm trying to, if I'm acting silly, cracking jokes and talking to you, I'm not focused on what's going on with my situation. That's what I'm focused on. So, but let me rewind that because I sure forgot a whole part. Let me rewind that. When I fell, before everybody scattered, the Jamaican came up, put the gun in my face, and I looked at him, and my words was, "It is what it is, nigga." And he pulled the trigger, but the gun jammed. And now, mind you, it's a dude laying on his daughter, and he fixing his gun, and the dude was like, "Bro, don't do this in front of my daughter, man. Don't do this in front of my daughter, man. Please don't do this. Look at him, dog. He ain't even finna make it, bro. Look at him. He ain't finna make it. Look at him. He's done." So the Jamaican pulled the gun back and walked off. Mind y'all, I threw a can with the right hand. I threw a can at him. He caught it, put it in the cart, walked off. But when he left, I forgot that part. Now, all that part I just said came into play. So now I'm in the ambulance. Me and the cop talking. He asked me what happened. I explained it to him the best way I could because I was going in and out. You know, I'm going in and out because they starting to hit me with that good. You know what I'm saying? They hit me with that. They hit me with that good. You know, so I'm in and out. You know, I'm like, how you hit me with the good and trying to ask me questions at the same time, like I'm going to pay attention to what you're saying when they got the good in you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, these people crazy. So they get me to the hospital. My daughter, she leaving work with her homegirl. It goes across the radio. Man just gets shot in Kroger's. My daughter say her girls laughing like, well, folks, we ain't getting off the hook, So as soon as she said that, her phone rang. Bling, bling, bling. Dookie. She said, "What? Now your daddy just got shot in Kroger." She said, "Bitch, what?" She looked at, she said, "Bitch, that's my daddy. I gotta go." Shoo! So she hit up to the hospital quick. Shoo! So she called her sister. Her sister jump on the highway quick because she in Dallas. My daughter coming. She told Dookie, "I'm on my way. Daddy just got shot and they talking about they don't know if he gonna make it through the night." She said they don't know if he gonna make it through the night. So my daughter gone. But my 26-year-old, she's there. She's handling everything. Cause my mama in Detroit. My mama on her way. My daughter coming from Dallas. So my only daughter was here was Samaje. She was here. So she's handling it. Bam. So they tell her, "We don't know if your daddy gonna make it through the night." So now my son come up. Now they arguing. And you know before when you start fading out, the last thing to go is your hearing. So now I hear my son and my daughter argue. My son like, "Hey, come on, who gonna get the cars? Who gonna get the money and daddy stuff?" And my daughter like, "What you mean? What you mean? You just heard the doctor say daddy ain't gonna make it through the night." She say, "Mar, this ain't daddy first rodeo. Daddy gonna make it. He's a fighter." What? Oh, see, y'all think he invincible. Y'all think he a superhero or something. But daddy gonna fight. So this what the doctor said. I don't know. This is what the doctor told me when after the days. He said, "You must have heard that because we heard it because we had to send somebody out there and tell them to quiet it down. You looked at us and you said, 'I ain't down today.'" You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. This is what the doctor told me. So y'all can't quote me on that. But this is what the doctor told me. So they got to working. I flatlined twice. And it wasn't because of the gunshots. My lungs, they kept collapsing. That's what made me flatline twice was my lungs. So that doctor, much respect to him, Dr. Greenlee. He was in there, working. They left my stomach. My stomach was open for 3 days. They had, from here all the way around, they had a bubble. My body was in a bubble because they couldn't close my stomach. So they had to operate on it slowly. So this day they'd operate on it, then they'd keep the bubble on. And Selena was like, it was amazing because she'd look inside the bubble and you can see my insides. You just can see my insides. And she's like, she said it was spooky and scary, but amazing at the same time. Like seeing my heartbeat and seeing the blood flow and my lungs going in and out and my stomach. And she said it just was amazing, but scary. So they'd come in and next day work on my stomach. Then the third day they came and worked on my stomach. And they didn't sew it up at the time. They put this like waist trainer on it and locked it because they didn't want to sew it up just in case something happened. And they just could take that off and have easy access to it. You know. So now I wake up. I see Selena. She said tears started coming down my eyes. You know. And she was like, I looked at her. Tears started coming down my eyes. And then I went back out. My brother came. He said, I looked at, he kept trying to wake me up, but I didn't say nothing. Then I didn't wake up no more until my mama came. Wait, my daughter's mom called my mom. And they was like, he's not waking up. He's not waking up. And my mama said, put that phone to his ear. And she said, Mike, this your mama. You bet not down me. You's a goon. This ain't your first rodeo. I always tell you, boy, you's a fighter. Don't leave your mama. Wake up, boy. Wake your ass up. And they said, I looked up because I thought my mama was there. And she said, Patty Cake, he done woke up. His eyes is open. He's trying to look around, but he can't move. He's trying to look around. She was like, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. So my mama came down. You know, she was cool. She didn't cry, nothing of that I know of. Because my mama, she's a goon somewhere when she want to be. So, you know, I'm sitting in the hospital going through all these. I had 13 surgeries. 13 surgeries in 3 weeks. 13 surgeries. Yeah, 13 of them. I got so tired of getting cut on and poked on, man. I said, man. And then my blood, I got a rare type of blood. So shoot, they had to go everywhere to try to find my blood. I said, man. So all these surgeries, they got to find my blood because I got a rare blood type. You know, so they didn't have that on hand like they supposed to because it's rare. You know, so I'm like, man, and the only person that had my blood type, she was on the highway, my daughter. You get what I'm saying? So she the only one that got my blood type. So she flying. You know what I'm saying? So Selena telling me everybody in there arguing, going at each other, and you know, and they like, man, how y'all arguing? And he in here fighting for his life, but y'all worrying about the wrong stuff. You know, so that's how that went down. So the Jamaican, he got arrested the next day. He bonded out the next day. So he was out for a whole year fighting this case. Now, I get out the hospital. I'm at the hospital. Everybody like, ooh, nigga, J-Lo ain't died. Nigga, it's finna be bodies dropping. That nigga ain't, that is finna be bodies dropping. But I took that as God saying, it's time out. Sit your butt down. What it's gonna take? How many times you gotta get shot? How many times? Look, I done been shot several times. I done been stabbed in the head. I done been stabbed in the shoulder. I done been stabbed in the leg. I done got hit in the head with a baseball bat. You can see the scar right there on my head. I done got hit in the head with a baseball bat where it cracked my skull. I done had to dive out a 3-story window because if people from Detroit know what I mean when I say the best friends. The best friends came and kicked in the dope house I was in, so I had to dive out a 3-story window so they wouldn't get me because people from Detroit, y'all, and some of the people that watch documentaries, the best friends wasn't nothing to play with. So I had to dive out the window because the best friends was coming and kicking in. They kicked in the door because we was on one of their streets, opened up a spot. They wasn't having that. You know, so I dove out the window. I'm a young dude. I'm like, what, 15, 16, diving out the window. You know? So I had to leave there. Then, mind you, when I got shot when I was 14, as soon as I get out the hospital, I go straight back in the dope house, got 265 staples in my stomach, hard-headed, back in the dope house slanging. Nigga came in with a shotgun. I grabbed that mug, turned it, and took off running. You know what I'm saying? I turned it just enough, and I was fast. I was speeding, goes underlay. I was gone. So, man, I done been through it, man. Look at that. I done been through it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I took all that. I took all that with a grain of salt, like sit your butt down. God is telling you, you here for a reason. You got a purpose here. And your purpose is to help these other young brothers, to let them know if a real gangster, a real killer can change his ways, they can too. You ain't got nothing to prove out there in them streets no more. And you ain't got nothing to prove out there, because the same people that you proving something to, it's going to be the same people that turn their back on you or set you up. Because I forgot that part. How did the Jamaican know what store I was at? Because somebody around me told him, and it set me up. You see, you got to be careful who you around. You got to be careful. Everybody that laugh in your face, everybody that you pat on the back and be like, that's my dog, can be sitting there envying you because they want the crown. And I always tell young people, you don't want to be the man. You want to be the silent man that's making money. Because if you got the crown, somebody always want to take your place because they want the crown. You always let the next man have the crown. You be the silent partner to where don't nobody know, but you eating good. Trust what I'm telling you. I done been through it all. I done did so much in the street. I done did so much to people. It's nothing to brag about. Nothing. And I tell y'all all the time, I'm not on here to play. When I tell y'all something, I'm real. I'm not on here entertaining. This is real life. And I want people to know it's nothing in them streets but death or prison for the rest of your life. And then worst case scenario, if you live, you all messed up like me, or you in a wheelchair. It's nothing out there, man. Nothing. All because I want to live off my young reputation. For what? That same reputation, somebody gonna want to knock you so they can live off your reputation, so they can say, oh yeah, I took that nigga out. And people gonna be scared of them because they took the goon out. A reputation is nothing but a bullseye, a target on your back. That's what a reputation is. If it's a hood reputation, if it's a gangster reputation, if it's a gangbanger reputation, you ain't doing nothing but putting a bullseye on your back. And I'm telling you from experience. This ain't, I'm not telling you because I done seen it. I lived it. I lived it. And you don't believe me? Look at it. 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 I lived it. Look at it. I lived it. I can't show you my leg, but y'all can see my arm. I can't show you downstairs, but y'all can see my arm and stuff. I lived it. I lived it. And it's nothing to brag about. It's nothing to feel good about. Why? Because people walking around and they scared of you, and you walking around like this, nigga, because you got that S on your chest. That nigga got that same kryptonite. And that nigga hit me with it. That nigga hit me with that kryptonite. He hit me with it. It's nothing. It's nothing in that life. It's nothing to brag about. Because you're not tough. You're not tough. Because that dude that shot me, he wasn't tough. He wasn't hard. He wasn't none of that. He was scared. He feared me. He shot me out of fear. And them the worst motherfuckers that you need to worry about. It's the ones that's terrified of you. Excuse my language. But them the ones that you need to be scared of. It's the ones that's scared of you. Because they would knock you faster than that killer, than that gangster. The ones that fear you, it's the ones that will get you. Trust what I'm telling you. Trust what I'm telling you. It ain't nothing on this earth that y'all can say I ain't been through. Nothing. The only thing y'all probably can say I ain't did was do drugs and drink. And I seen enough dope fiends and enough alcoholics to say I don't want to be that way. I don't want to do that. That's the only thing somebody can probably say. Oh, you ain't never drunk. You ain't never did no drug. But I seen what it did to y'all. But everything else, I done been through it. I done lived it. I done lived it. Trust me. I don't have to get on here and fake the funk. And people that know people in Fort Wayne, y'all can do the research and they'll tell y'all. People that know people in Detroit that don't know me, they'll tell y'all. I was in Lima. People in Lima that know me, they'll tell y'all. I was a terrorist. Here in Fort Wayne, I got more people love me than hate me. So you're going to have a few people that's going to hate. Well. But them same people that's going to hate, they ain't going to say, nah. That nigga was about that life now. They don't still hate, but they can't, they not going to tell you. Nah, he was about that life. But now I had a few people throw them little sprinkles out there. Oh, Jay, nigga, you a snitch, nigga. You done went to court on that Jamaican, nigga. Let me tell you, if I wasn't going to retaliate, I was supposed to let him get away with it. See, let me explain something to y'all. That's why we have a lot of grieving families out there. We have a lot of grieving mothers out there with their kid murderer then got away because of y'all, some of y'all out there that know who did it. But y'all, the street code, oh, we ain't snitching. Until something happened to one of y'all family members, now y'all want to be like, oh, y'all know who did it, but y'all ain't seen it. But you the same one that knew who did something such and such, but you didn't say nothing. But now you want me to tell, but you wouldn't say nothing? Come on, where they do that at, player? So, come on, that's not snitching. Snitching is me and you doing a crime together. I get caught, and I tell on you. Snitching is if I'm selling kilos, I get caught. You ain't got nothing to do with none of what I'm doing. But I send the police your way to get a lesser time or get out of my time. That's snitching. Stopping the mother from grieving, stopping the family from grieving, that's not snitching. I know some of y'all like, well, I don't know what world you came from, J. Michael, but in our book, man, that's snitching. To y'all, it's snitching. Until it happened to one of y'all, or till it hit home. When it hit home, then it ain't snitching. You want people to talk. Trust me, that's not snitching. But y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. Y'all can say what y'all want to say until it hit home. Until it hit home, then y'all will understand what I'm saying. And not only that, when you got police and detectives knocking on your door and they tell you, hey, if something happened to such and such, we know you did it, or we know you had something to do with it. So we automatic coming for you. You see what I'm saying? That's how my name ring in Indiana. Not just with the streets, with the cops. With the cops. And the cop that took this case when I got shot came up to the hospital. I knew that cop for 27 years. That's how long me and him been battling in the streets against each other. And when he seen my name go across that desk, he told his captain, I'm taking this case. I got a history with him. And he took that case. And he was at that hospital every day, sitting there chilling with me. I was out. But wifey was like, he was up here every day watching TV, sitting there, making sure you was good. You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's real. But trust what I'm telling y'all, man. It's a time in your life where you got to wake up. It's a time in your life where you got to say enough is enough. It's time out. Just like this internet, people can have fun. People can put fake beats on where people don't know. And still have fun to where it catch the audience attention, where it catch the fans' attention. But when y'all start putting personal stuff out there, that's a problem. When y'all start dragging people's families in it, that's a problem. Especially when y'all don't know who on the other side of that camera and what that person is about. J. Michael out.